The deepest suffering is not physical pain, but isolation. And it's felt by every orphan child and foster youth. Separated, alone, without. The world's orphans were suffering. But then came Orphan Sunday.
The church that I was pastoring in Kalingalinga was a poor church. I would see children coming to church without shoes. I felt we should have a day as a church.
This humble church set apart a day to care for orphans, and their sacrifice began a vision for orphaned and vulnerable children everywhere.
I just take it, this is a miracle. This is the doing of God.
On the other side of the world, another pastor heard the call for children in foster care. And Bishop Blake said to his congregation, "Who will stand with me today for the kids?" And a lady stood and said, "I will." And then another stood and said, "I will." Within 3 months, 39 children were placed in Bishop Blake's church. The vision grew. It echoed from church to church, from country to country, and God's great love changed lives and families.
It's unimaginable that I could love him more than I could ever know. I just love this boy so much. I think it's really the love of Jesus it placed in my heart, because I could not love this way.
In more than 100 nations, God's people were moved to reflect His love in action, and children found love and belonging.
Our culture in Guatemala is not an adoption culture at all.
But when I met her, it was because here they show you a picture of her and they tell you she's going to be here. Once I saw her, I said, okay, she's mine.
Від того, що ви зробили, подарували щастя одній, а якщо двоє, чи троє, чи більше, то це дуже-дуже велика милість для вас, для всіх, для нас. І завжди ми повинні пам'ятати, що добре там, де ми маємо жертовність.
Today, God continues to call His followers throughout the body of Christ so that every orphan and vulnerable child can know His unfailing love. Will you say yes to be with the child who needs you now?